Think owning a home in the Bay Area is out of reach? Think again. There are a number of cities that make up the Bay Area offering price points for all and a great investment for anyone looking to buy their new dream home. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Spencer Su, the tech realtor of the Bay Area, and I'm passionate about making you a smart investor in all things real estate. Today, we are going to dive into how much it really costs to live in and around the city. Many people know the Bay Area as the most expensive real estate geography in the country, but we don't consider how massive the Bay Area really is. San Francisco, as an example, is only one facet comprising 11% of the entire population here. Although there are affordable options in the Bay Area, the average home price in the area is considerably higher than the national average, but for a reason. It is due to the high-paying jobs and growth opportunities of tech, biotech, and the medical industry. Take a look at this. The average Facebook employee makes over $200,000. New grad engineers make $150,000. If you think of the ratio of income to home prices, you can start to see for yourself that arguably the Bay Area is one of the more affordable areas than most, because typically individuals can actually afford up to 5 times their combined total income. Now, let's say there's a couple named Jeffrey and Jane who wants to move to the Bay Area. And let's say they have a combined income of $200,000 a year. They like the Bay Area because of the amazing weather, ample work opportunities, and the growing market in itself. But they feel like living in the area is just a pipe dream because they've always heard stories, it's too expensive here, I can't afford it here. There is no way they can afford that. Now, here's exactly what I would tell them. First and foremost, let's break it down and take a look at the Bay Area counties altogether, where you can buy a home for under $1 million that has at least 2 bedrooms. In Santa Clara County itself, there are 357 homes on the market right now under that price point. In Alameda County, there are 452 homes. The average monthly mortgage payment on a 30-year fixed loan with these insanely low interest rates right now would be about $3,500 a month with a 20% down payment. Was this surprising? This actually may be lower than most people's rent. Do note, you can actually also buy with 10% down as well, which means you don't need as much money saved as you may think. There are quite a few options in and around the Bay Area that will allow you to live comfortably without having to keep paying rent and paying somebody else. Some other factors I would advise them to consider when purchasing a home are utilities, local taxes, and homeowners insurance. PG&E is the main electric and gas utility provider to the Bay Area, although you can supplement your costs with alternative energy solutions such as solar power. Choosing energy efficient appliances can also help reduce costs. If you plan on running your home solely on traditional power sources, you're looking at about 23 cents per kilowatt of power based on December 2020 costs. But usually these average around 16 cents per kilowatt hour for the entire Bay Area. The average PG&E bill for a Bay Area resident as of just a few months ago was about $181 per month. This breaks down to about $127 for electric and $53 for gas. Water and sewage is managed by the county. Currently, the average San Jose water bill stands at around $100 per month. This breaks down to about a penny per gallon, although there are fixed and variable rates depending on what maintenance is being done to the infrastructure each year. To mitigate these costs, consider low flow appliances in bathrooms and regulate your water use for things like dishes, and showers. Now, property tax are another factor to consider when purchasing a home. Currently, you will pay 1.25% of the purchase price of your property. I like to remind our clients though, however, that Proposition 13 is in effect in California. Your property taxes increase are capped at 1 or 2% a year. This is very different than most places around the country, which aggressively reassesses your property tax every year. This affords you a forecasted finance protection as you own a home, as you won't have as many unexpected jumps in property taxes. On top of this, you will also be responsible for having homeowners insurance. There may be possible HOA fees and potentially trash pickup. Homeowners insurance will run you approximately about $1,000 per year on average. HOA fees will vary based on property location and services included in your contract. Keep in mind, all condos, townhomes, and typically newer single-family homes will have an HOA. Now let's talk about just general living here, food and grocery costs. This is the area that most people are surprised about. While you can go dine in at the amazing Michelin star restaurants all over the Bay Area, The cost of food isn't actually much higher than other places. There are options all over the place in almost all cuisines for, let's say, $10 to $15 a meal. Because the Bay Area is an amazing melting pot, you have some of the best and diverse cuisine in the entire country. Although these general costs, especially when it comes to real estate and property tax, exceed the national average, there are many added benefits to buying and living in the Bay Area. On average, over the last 40 years, there is a 6% increase in home value year over year. This makes it for a great investment for those looking to buy their first home or potential investment properties. This is one of the highest appreciation figures in the country. Regardless of market fluctuations and migrational trends, the Bay Area seems to be very resilient and remains as a top destination internationally for those that want to work on the most innovative products and enjoy the beautiful year-round weather. Like Jeffrey and Jane in my example, most of my clients who are moving to the Bay Area and buy a home understand the long-term investment opportunity here, which is actually not necessarily the case in all places around the country. What more can you ask for? There are plenty of new job and growth opportunities with big tech companies and startups looking to build and expand in the region. Finding the right agent to help you in your search is extremely helpful and will guide you to the right home that fits your financial and personal needs. Whether you are a new grad looking for a condo for under $500,000 or a family looking to trade up into being in the top school districts at over $3 million, there are areas and solutions for you. As a local resident for the last 35 years, I know the ins and outs of each of the counties and would love to show you around. If you have specific questions about moving to the Bay Area or about finding a place in the Bay Area, comment below or feel free to reach out to me directly. Let's chat.